Hello, grade 8s. Welcome to another segment of Math with Eddie, and I will try to explain finding square root and of a square within a square. So this is posted, and I know a couple people are having difficulty. If you look down here, I'm trying to figure out what's the area of this square in here, and also then what is the line, the measurement of one line segment. So let's quickly go through our line segments. If I have a square, you know this already, that's 4 units. It could be centimeters, meters, millimeters, but 1, 2, 3, 4 units. By 1, 2, 3, 4 units, it's going to be 16 square units. Okay, the square root of 16 is 4. So if I just counted all 16 squares and I wanted to find the side length, I would just do the square root of 16 and it would give me 4, and the side length is indeed 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing down here. If I have a square, this one, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the square root of 4? Okay, that would give us 2 centimeters. So we know that 2 centimeters would be the side length of this particular square. It's a little more difficult when you start looking at this shape here. Okay, hint, I've moved the hint up. If you notice on the other one, it was down here, but first thing we got to do is figure out what is the area of the entire square. It's again a 4 by 4 square, so we know that's going to be 16. That's right here. But how do we figure out the one inside? I need to subtract the square that's on the inside from the entire outside square. So I'm going to subtract something from 16. So let's look at this. I know you guys already know the formula for the area of a triangle, right? So we have our little triangle here, which is 1 unit by, it's actually 3. Let's switch that, 1 unit by 3 units. Okay, so we've got a 1 by 3 unit triangle, 1, 2, 3 by 1. Okay, and I can actually show you, there's my first triangle, right? So we know the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Okay, and then so I can now substitute in 1/2 of 1 times 3. Okay, sorry, 1/2, don't need that one there. And then I've got 1/2 of 1 times 3 is 1/2 of 3, which is going to give you, and I'm going to move this one up. Beauty of using Photoshop as we go. So area is going to be 1/2 of 3, which is going to be 1.5. So that's kind of stated down here already. Okay, 1.5 square units. I need to subtract 4 of these, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 different triangles. What is 4 times 1.5? That gives us 6. Okay, so we know that the outside area around this triangle is 6 square units. We know that the full area we calculated originally is 4 by 4, which was 16. So what is 16 minus 6? 16 square units minus 6 square units is going to be 10 square units. So this inside triangle has an area of 10 square units. So the length of just one side, AB, or BC, or CD, one side is going to be the square root of 10. Okay, so what's the square root of 10? I'll get my handy dandy calculator. You can use this on yours as well. It's not going to be a whole number. Okay, if it was a square root of 16, you know 4 times 4 is 16, and that works, right? Versus right here. Square root of 10 is not going to be a whole number. You stick it in. Okay, there's my square root. If you were asked for one side, I would go to 2 decimal points like we normally do, so it would be 3.16. So that's how you do it. So you might have to watch this a couple times, but this gives you the idea. Find out the triangles first, there's 4 of them, subtract that from the full, okay, and then find the square root of that, which is square root of 10. And we're done.